Okay, so today we see the SPY and the QQQ going down. They are making bearish candles. Now you may ask, Nathan, is that a top signal? Is this the confirmation that right now we are gonna officially trigger a pullback? Well, the answer is not that easy, but it is not, okay? For now, it is not yet. It is not a top signal, but it could be. Let's see what's going on today. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan. It's a pleasure to see you guys over here. Now, SPY is making a bearish candle. This candle has a name. It is a dark cloud cover candle pattern, okay? Is statistically speaking, a quite reliable bearish reversal candle structure. However, this candle needs to be triggered first. Otherwise, SPY could just keep going up. Okay, just like we had over here, right? This dark cloud cover from August 5. We had another top signal over here, another top signal over here, so another signal over here, right? Maybe SPY is not gonna trigger this top signal by maintaining its price above today's low, meaning above 659.21. That's the inflection point that could bring a short-term correction, a medium-term correction on the SPY ETF, okay? By losing 659, yes, then we are going to officially trigger a top signal suggesting that we may retest lower levels like the 652, this purple trend line over here, or maybe even the 21-day EMA. As long as we see SPY above 659, all right, it is going to maintain the bullish bias just like it did maintain over here, right? Many times during this entire rally, we saw possible top signals. If this top signal, if SPY fails in triggering this top signal, okay, we are going to maintain the bullish bias. What's more, on the 1-hour chart, we see SPY above the 21-hour EMA as well. There is the idea of a head and shoulders chart pattern, okay, but again, we gotta see confirmation. We gotta see the loss of the 659 and the 21-hour EMA, the exponential moving average on the 1-hour chart down here. By losing this double support level, then SPY is going to technically reverse the short-term bias and trigger a sharper correction on the daily chart. Okay, so we'll see, right? Tomorrow, Wednesday, tomorrow we have Fed, right? So maybe the volatility will increase. Maybe that's the excuse for the market to correct. Either way, we gotta lose 659.21. That's the inflection point you wanna monitor tomorrow on the SPY ETF. Similarly, we see QQQ going up, making a bearish candle. However, one single bearish candle alone is not a top signal. Okay, it wasn't over here, it wasn't over here, right? It wasn't over here multiple times, right? So one bearish candle, one single drop is not enough to make us panic over here. Okay, so wait for confirmation. Always wait for confirmation. The key inflection point here is $590.49. As long as we see QQQ above this support level, okay, we are gonna maintain the bullish bias. If we lose this support level, if we lose the 21-hour EMA as well, then we are gonna see a technical reversal on the 1-hour chart, pullback on the daily chart. Pullback to where we have two main support levels, the 583 and the 21-day EMA. One of these two key points are going to work as our next major support level if we see a technical correction on the QQQ, if we see the broad market correcting, okay? For now, we only see another all-time high. Yes, today's candle is bearish on the SPY and QQQ, but we are maintaining the bullish bias unless we see the loss of our major inflection points. Then we can start working with a pullback. Okay, so guys, always wait for confirmation, all right? Always wait for confirmation. Gamblers like to trade without confirmation. Professionals, they understand that even if they sacrifice part of their gains by waiting for confirmation, that's all you need in order to become a consistently profitable trader long-term wise. Okay, so yes, let's always wait for confirmation because guys, the future does not exist. Okay, we don't know, we don't need to know the future in order to trade well. Now we see Nvidia going down. Yesterday we saw a nice bottom signal. Okay, yes, it was a nice bottom signal, but this bottom signal wasn't triggered. Okay, just like we need to see SPY, QQQ losing today's low, losing their 21-hour EMAs to confirm the idea of a top signal triggering a pullback, Nvidia failed in making a bottom signal, suggesting a bullish continuation to the all-time high resistance level. So Nvidia failed in making such reaction. Now, we see a bearish candle, a bearish reaction. Nathan, is that enough to reject the idea of a bottom signal? And the answer is no, okay, because we are still above yesterday's low, we are still near this double support level between the 21-day EMA, between the 174, the previous top level here, top level here, top level here, support here, support here, support here, 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 support here again. So this key point is another possible support level for Nvidia. So by maintaining the price above this key point, there is still hope for Nvidia. But we gotta see a clear bullish reaction as soon as possible getting triggered so we can materialize a real bottom signal above this support level. If we fail, if we lose the 174, okay, we're gonna probably go a little bit lower, all right? But for now, there is still hope. It is not the best case scenario, all right? It is not the ideal situation, but there is still hope. What's more, on the 1-hour chart, we are moving sideways. If you ask me, but we are going down over here. Yes, but in the end, it feels like more like a congestion than an actual bearish reversal candle structure. Okay, I'm so sorry, chart structure. Okay, and we are still above major support levels. So Nvidia is fine. There is no clear bottom signal yet, but there is no technical reason to sell, to panic sell, and to believe it is going to collapse from here. I do not see that going on. And we have Tesla flying again today, right? This key point over here, the 420 is our major resistance level. Okay, it was a previous top level here, a previous top level from November 2021, right near the top level from November 2021. So yes, the area near the 420 is incredibly powerful. We are now struggling to break it. Yesterday we had a possible top signal. This top signal wasn't triggered. On the 1-hour chart, there is not even the slightest bearish chart structure yet. Now you may say, but Nathan, what if we collapse from here, losing Monday's low, losing the low of this bearish candle without breaking this candle's high? In this case, we are gonna technically trigger a top signal on the daily chart, which is a bearish reversal on the 1-hour chart as well, because there is the idea of a double top chart pattern over here. Okay, so by making this double top, yes, Tesla could correct to lower levels, triggering a classic reversal chart structure, short-term wise, making a top signal on the daily chart, medium-term wise. Okay, so that's what Tesla needs in order to make a sharper correction. As long as this scenario doesn't materialize, Tesla will maintain bullish. The bullish bias will remain intact. Okay, so yes, Tesla is near a major resistance level right now, but there is no reason to panic. Okay, no reason to panic, no reason to believe we're gonna collapse, but we gotta break this key point, the 420 area, as soon as possible, because if we fail in reacting here, maybe the market will truly see a major resistance level over here, and then we may collapse again. Okay, and again, this week we have Fed, all right? We have Federal Reserve meeting, so we can expect some volatility, all right? Wednesday, tomorrow, okay? Now, we have AMD, right? Not AMD. AMD still below our 21-day EMA. We have been warning you guys here on this channel, guys. This 21-day EMA is gonna be annoying. Okay, it is gonna be annoying. It is our nemesis over here, right? So yes, we gotta break it as soon as possible. Now, What if we break it? Possible bullish pivot point, maybe even inverted head and shoulders over here. All right, this could be the trigger of a major reversal on our dear AMD, but so far we are still below the 21-day MA. What's more, there is no clear top signal yet. So although AMD is not phenomenally bullish, we are not necessarily bearish yet. We are in bearish territory, but there is no clear top signal below this 21-day MA yet. If you ask me, if we lose the 157, making a top signal on the daily chart over here, then yes, we may see a rejection of this inverted head and shoulders, triggering another collapse to the 147. Because after all, guys, this gap over here is still open. Okay, 147 is still our main support level. We are not safe in this condition. Okay, we are still in a very dangerous, below a very dangerous resistance level. So, guys, it is now or never for AMD, okay? Do you believe AMD is gonna fly or not? Well, tell me, okay? Your opinion matters a lot to me. Now, consider subscribing this channel as well if you're not a subscriber, because we are here every single day talking about our dear AMD, Tesla, Nvidia, QQQ, SPY, Palantir, and many other stocks. So consider subscribing and click on the like button to support me as well, to support this community, okay, if you do like the content. Now, if this content is helpful to you. Now, Palantir. Since we did an upwards breakout of the 163, we are making a phenomenal bullish rally. Okay, the 21-day MA is still our support level. The 163 is our support level as well. If we see any pullback, this key point could be another buying point. Okay, could give us another buying opportunity. Do we see a top signal? No. On the 1-hour chart, we see nothing but higher highs, higher lows above the 21-hour EMA. If we lose, now pay attention, if we lose 168.96, which is roughly, let me make this visible on the daily chart, which is roughly today's low. Okay, by losing today's low tomorrow along with the 21-hour EMA on the 1-hour chart over here, we could make a bearish pivot point, suggesting a sharper correction on the daily chart back to our support level down here. As long as we see Palantir maintaining the bullish bias, okay, phenomenal. It will remain insanely bullish. Now we have Apple. Apple is going up nicely. Today we see a major resistance level working very well near the 241. Today we almost hit this resistance level, okay, by a few cents. This key point is a personal target of mine, all right? I gave you guys the call to buy Apple over here on our Telegram channel, okay? And by the way, if you're not a member of our Telegram channel, no, it's free to try, all right? We have a community called 5% Project. There you receive signals, strategies, and of course, advanced technical analysis firsthand, all right? Our performance is very good so far. We have been performing very, very well. So I do recommend following us over there if you are curious. All right. Again, free to try. You can see for yourself how our trading methodology works. We are swing traders, not day traders. Okay. So all of the signals are given after the market closes. All right. So you have time to study, see for yourself. We use the daily chart a lot. Okay. We like to capture longer movements lasting a few days or even more, a few weeks. All right. So see if you like what we have to offer. The link to my website is in this video's description. Okay. And yes, we bought Apple because, well, bullish harami near the 21-day MA above a clear support level. That was a clear buy signal over here. Now it is near our target in a resistance area. Okay. If we see Apple losing today's low, again, we may see another correction over here. This could be even an opportunity to sell or to take some profits before we see another collapse. But for now, Apple is performing well, although it has a almost neutral beta, right? 1.17. I'm so sorry. Yes, 17. it has low volatility, okay? So maybe it could be a good stock to trade this week after Wednesday, all right? So yes, I do like Apple. We have yet to reach our target. That's a bummer, okay? By a few cents, we failed to reach our target. So, well, let's observe if it is going to lose today's low or not tomorrow. Now, we have MicroStrategy. This one is making a bottom signal to me, okay? Yes, it is. We are breaking this descending triangle upwards. We have a very strong support level near 325, okay? By making a bullish reaction, a hammer candle pattern, MicroStrategy or strategy right now could perform very well, retesting the 358 again. Our previous support level here, 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 now resistance level, okay? So that's where I see MicroStrategy next, okay? It is one of the stocks that I have on my radar. I gotta be honest with you guys. I did recommend this one to our community on the 5% project, along with other stocks like Coinbase, which is flying already, okay? We bought down here. MicroStrategy, if you ask me, it is not on a device, of course, but there is still time to buy MicroStrategy near the support level because your stop loss is going to be cheap, all right, below the support level, and your target is 358. So yes, it makes perfect sense. It is not my best choice right now. We had other stocks, we had other Bitcoin related stocks that performed better. For instance, the Bitcoin ETF, okay, which we bought over here below this 21-day EMA, all right? It is performing very well already, okay? So MicroStrategy is delayed, if you ask me, okay? It is a little bit slower than other stocks, but still, it could be a promising one. I do like strategy, and we are behaving well above a clear support level. So why not, right? Why not? This one is interesting, so it is among the stocks that I have on my watch list. And again, I share signals and strategies on our Telegram channel. Follow us over there. Join the 5% project. If you are new, it's free to try. Okay, totally free to try. See if you like what we have to offer. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow as usual. Bye-bye.